Hello, this is Kyle with Kirksville Web Design. Today we're going to go a little bit on a different direction as my business has also gone in a specific direction in terms of SEO services. That specialization has been something of an interest and a hobby of mine for a while, and now is growing into clients and it's growing into a profession and specialization. Today we're going to look at doing a live site audit, as this has been something that I've looked for in the past. Watching an SEO basically go in and pick a website apart or analyze it, audit it. I've looked for such tutorials, and sometimes they're hard to find. So I once had this need, and maybe I'm going to fulfill a new SEO's need. Sorry. So let's take a look at. I'm on Reddit at the subreddit of website feedback. All right. So we got just right off the bat, we had someone who's requesting feedback on this website, not a Google site. I don't anticipate I'll run into any Google sites here, but it's a website. It's SEO. It's universal. So taking a look at this. Now, you tell me, you're landed on this website, brand new, just maybe randomly, picked a number out of a bag, or, a rabbit out of a hat, whatever you call it. You've landed upon this website. What do they do? Empowering you to navigate life's challenges. Okay. I have a rough idea. Self-help, maybe. Could be a lot of things. Could be faith-based. So what do they do? This is, I think, they're therapists. Is that right? Counselor based in Plymouth. Men's mental health, specializing in men's mental health. So from here, you would have no idea. You might even think it has something to do with the coast, with the ocean. I don't know. Just going off of first impressions, and then the first heading. So let's go ahead and let's highlight our headings here. Highlight headings. So this Chrome extension, I'm going to see headings 1 through 6. What is our first heading? Okay, that's good. At least what's at the top of the page, what's the biggest font, and the loudest text here is the H1s. They have an H1. They've accomplished that on this website. Does the H1 tell me anything? Not really. I don't know where, why, who, what is being offered, anything like that. Right? So that is kind of the first deficit here from an SEO standpoint. First heading is very generic, very general. How are you going to rank for empowering life's challenges? I don't know. Let's move on. A little about me. This is the subheading, the H2 here. A little bit about me. Who? I have to wait and I have to read the paragraph to find out. This normal paragraph text to find out. Actually, doesn't even say a name. I don't know. So the who would have been good in the heading, or what is your specialization? I mean, it does get it here, but this is like giving a speech. I'm going to use that metaphor to describe a website, like giving it the outline of a speech. So what is your first topic? Okay, life's challenges. What is a subtopic of that about me? It's gonna be difficult for the listener, difficult for the audience to understand. It's difficult for a crawl bot, a search engine, to understand as well. So a little bit about me is the subheading. Let's keep going down. Benefits of counseling. Next H2 heading. good benefits of counseling. Um, Seems fine. And then actually, next part was organized pretty well as far as the content structure is concerned. Improved mental health. I mean, benefit 1, improved mental health. Benefit 2, increased self-awareness. Benefit 3, personal growth. Wonderful. This is good. This is a talk outline now. If I were to give a talk on the benefits of counseling, that was my topic. Boom, you've given me the 1, 2, 3, the body of your speech. So great, that's good. Back to an H2 then, which is good. I would anticipate that after outlining the 3 benefits. Take the first step on a journey towards, can't really read that, healing and growth. Okay. Take the first step on a journey towards healing and growth. I feel like that's related to the benefits back, but okay. It's just a bit flowery, I guess. Not specific of what's, of the business or of the profession, of the services, of the offerings. Maybe it would have been nice to have like a problem solution type of thing highlighted here. And then next is let's have a chat. Okay. Fine. Monthly newsletter is also a heading. So we've got not much here on the homepage and not much to identify the who, what, where, when type of questions. There's very little keyword specific information. Counseling is also extremely broad. Benefits of counseling. If you were to try to rank for that, near impossible. So, not specific enough and not targeted enough. But like I said, that was a good idea of organization. And then, okay. So let's look at our statistics here on this homepage only. We have a title. It's short. The title does contain the business name and I don't know if it's part of the business name. Let me see here. Lighthouse Counseling. Okay. So Lighthouse Counseling, the business name. Plymouth is the location. So they have identified that in the title, which is good. This local business. Have a description. Good. Oh yeah, here's the heading count. Does it tell me this here too, I think? Yeah, headings. So 1H1, 5 H2s, 3 H3s, and then that's it. So pretty sparse as far as content is concerned on the homepage, but a homepage is there to typically highlight just like the business name and give a general overview. So it's pretty hard, from my experience, to target a keyword off the homepage that isn't your business name or maybe your primary offering. Trying to do that on the homepage, but typically you're gonna hit that on the head within like a service page or another page. So you don't want to clutter your homepage so much, but you want people to get to the homepage when they're searching for your business name. So would they get there? I hope so, but it's that even might be difficult at this point because there's nothing. Very rarely is it mentioning those points. If I'm searching for Plymouth Counseling in the UK, this is that. So would I land on this page? It'd be difficult to say. Chances are not. So that's the overview of this home page. Let's go on to the about page. A little bit more about me. Okay. It seems like this is duplicate now. I mean, that's what I would assume after looking at the home page. I'm being a little bit too critical. But I mean, people need to know this. I mean, you have one H1 tag on the whole entire thing. So for SEO, there's not much here to optimize, and what there is, this could be optimized, but there's nothing specific there. Let's continue. Go back. Let's go to services. Wondering if counseling is for you. Okay. Well, we lost the headings. They just went. Well, this one didn't get one, I guess. Who is counseling for? So, yeah, I mean, this should really be like your bread and butter. Your primary service, your money maker. Should be here. I believe this should be like highlighted here for sure. What we're getting, wondering if counseling is for you. Who is counseling for? I'm gonna get some big, companies that are vying for these types of queries. So counseling services also. Okay. And then yeah, that's it. We didn't get any detail into those, but I mean, again, the structure at least here is H2 with H3s underneath. So that's the correct way, but if you're giving a talk, this would be over in 20 seconds. Fees. Oh, well, actually, I missed the metadata here. Lighthouse Counseling Services Plymouth. Okay, so the title. Now, all we've added since the homepage is services. So nothing specifically has been highlighted here. Again, what I'm saying should be here is the moneymaker type of deal or service. Headings, like we saw. Okay. How are they doing images? I got all tags, at least here. Okay. About, what was it? We missed the about, sorry. Short, about Christian. Hey, it does have his name. We know it's Christian. Okay, good. This could be like an author sort of like, page in a biography, and this could really get his name out there in the about page and what makes him special in these counseling services in Plymouth. Fees and FAQ. Okay, do have an H1, H2 fees. I mean, I wouldn't expect much out of a fees page. FAQs, I mean, there's always, what are these? Okay, interesting. But these didn't get headings. You might have some questions. What is counseling? Okay. So I feel like I would have, it's just a user experience, but I mean, I would have had all the text there, and I would have these be headings. I mean, that's an SEO point. Might have some questions. So these are FAQs. Okay, good. I mean, FAQs are always good. You always want to kind of grab any sort of traffic you can from what some people ask type of questions in the search engine. So good. But, could have been structured, or can be structured better, definitely. Contact. I'm not expecting much of a contact. Oh, it's the same. It's a home page just scrolled down, anchored to the bottom of the page. Okay, and so that's it. This is, a quick 5-pager type of website. And you can see, I'm looking at really pretty superficial stuff, and this is sadly what most, I can't say most, but, what some websites, some web designers, some web developers miss, is how to structure content properly, how to use headings properly, how to use site title, page title, all that information and keywords correctly. So like I said, this is the model, that I would use at least on an initial, preview audit on a site. Okay, so that, I hope that gives at least some insights as to what is involved here and how I would review a site and start to SEO a site. All right, thanks everybody. I will probably do more of these. Let me know what you think of the formats, of my approach. If I'm doing things you believe wrong, with my criticisms are wrong, my analysis is wrong or correct. Agree, disagree, let me know. This is always a learning process anyway. I mean, I've been doing it for a year, but I'm always learning things. But I think the principles should be pretty sound. So let me know. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for your support. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.